Should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's Houston in at the 2. Here's Barnes. Banchero grabs the board. Now, here's Suggs. Quickly covering, and that one's good. Suggs.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here is Quickly. This is to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Trent. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Wagner against Barrett. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. And it's Trent in the corner. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. A 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Banchero, a screen on Barrett. Kicks it out to Banchero. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Here's Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Quickly a screen on Banchero. It's Trent on the wing. Out to Barrett. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Banchero outside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Banchero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
It's good from long range. Wagner's got 5.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. He dishes it to Barrett. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wagner against Barrett. Wagner passes to Carter. A 3-ball. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Stretching the floor. Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big. in that 2018 draft class.
Now, here's Barrett. Back to Trent. Kicks it to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wagner left side.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Wagner. Harris is out there with Anthony. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Isaac into the power forward position.
That was a fearless move by Anthony there, driving directly into the defense.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
Orlando leading. Here's Wagner. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Anthony. Here's Temple, and the shot goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Anthony looking it over, and Anthony gets double teamed. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Really a smooth stroke from Harris on the catch and shoot jumper right there. And I tell you what, he makes it look easier than it really is.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Isaac. Abaji can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 4. Outside Anthony. There's the pass to Ingles. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles with the screen for Harris. Driving in and slam dunk by Harris.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Round kicks to Olynyk. And the Raptors miss again. It's intercepted. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you.
Second team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingles has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Brown against Anthony. Out to Harris. Back to Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Dick sets a screen for Brown. And good that time. Magic leading by 6. Anthony with it for the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dick. Spins. Back to Brown. Passes it to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Now it's just a 3-point Orlando lead.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Harris kicks to Anthony. Pass to Ingles. Isaac with a screen for Ingles. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Isaac with a screen for Harris. Misses the 3. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Takes it inside. Olynyk finds Brown. That will count. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to.
The previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Raptors trail by 3. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Barnes. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Wagner. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got 6.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
And Barrett gets it to go. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wagner has screen on quickly. Here's Suggs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Now, here's quickly. Still yet to score. Can't hit from in close.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Carter finds Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Back to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Barrett brings the double team. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And the three ball is good. He's got 11.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
And that one's good. Suggs. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Great persistence that time from Suggs, not allowing that inside defense to bother him at all.
Barrett. Trent outside. Barrett setting a pick for Trent. On the wing quickly. Tries to keep it alive. Barnes outside to end the run. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Magic leading by 6. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
1:57 left to play in the third. Quickly finds Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. Suggs passes to Banchero. Barrett wide open. He fires. Here is the open 3 to cap the break. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Good on the bucket.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's Trent on the pass to Quickly. Shoots a fader. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And he drives in, and Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Basket counts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Harris a screen on Brown. Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Garrett Temple has checked in for R.J. Barrett.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Brown. Here's Temple. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So on the floor for Orlando. They've got Cole Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then there's Harris. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Abaji. The dish to Temple to take the lead. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner, right side. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 7 points for Gary Harris.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Dick. It's good. This game is all even.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Harris outside. Back to Anthony. Takes a 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. And finished off by Banchero.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Barnes with it. Defended now by Wagner. Trent passes to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
First team down.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. It's good.
At 6'5", Suggs has really good size for his position, and he knows how to use it when he's inside the painted area, too.
Barnes outside. Back to Brown. Trent left side. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Second team foul.
Now Suggs. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Suggs has got 23 points.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Back to Wagner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Barnes kicks to Trent. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Wagner. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. From the wing. And that one goes long. Raptors trail by 5. Barnes with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to Brown. Pass to Purdy. Money!
In these types of situations, this team turns to Purdy. He's more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
He takes it in. Suggs. It falls.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Barrett against Wagner. It's Trent on the wing. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. The kick out to Brown. In the corner, Barrett with it.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Drives to the hoop. Harris looking it over. The 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They
from everyone here at 2K. Guards taking. Center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Barnes, it's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. The three. The offensive rebound. And he throws it down with one hand.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Finney-Smith. Toronto grabs the miss. And it's Barrett off the drive. Kicks it to Quickly. Barrett a screen on Johnson. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Kicks it out to Barnes. Quickly against Bridges. Barnes in the post. Quickly from outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
On the attack, Schroeder. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly. Barnes with it. Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Johnson. Barnes with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Goes up on the wing. Trent's shot is off.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Quickly against Bridges. Quickly drives in. Pass to Barrett. There's a screen. Now here's Trent. Back to Barrett. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 8. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And the Nets miss again. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. For 3, Bridges gets the 3 to fall.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Quickly with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Trent against Schroeder. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. They set a pick. From the arc. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Finney-Smith. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Brown drives in. Here's Dick. Oh, again, Toronto! With a triple.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Here's Brooklyn. It's a 13-point game. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Brown inside. Bates Diop on him. Here's Dick. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Johnson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Dick. Back to Brown. Here's Abaji. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role of their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. Here's Watford. Off target with the three. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. They get the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Bates Diop on the wing, defended by Brown.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Rob! Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Thomas. They get it back. Pass to Watford. Here's Bates Diop. The 3 is up, so Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bates Diop with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another 3.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Temple, pass to Dick. Pass to Abaji. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. It's Simmons with a drive. Here's Thomas. Fires the 3. Bates Diop on the wing.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Thomas passes to Johnson. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
And the Raptors call time here. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Dick, the pass to Brown. Outside Olynyk. Back to Brown. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Simmons, the pass to Bates Diop. Here's Watford. From deep, Johnson. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Dick with 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Raptors up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brooklyn trailing. On the floor for Brooklyn. Walker out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Finney Smith, the screen. Three-pointer, Bridges buries it from three. Bridges has got 6.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Screen by Claxton. Nice shot by Walker.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Walker for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Toronto's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate. Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And here's Schroeder outside. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And that one's good. Quickly.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Schroeder passes to Finney Smith. Back to Schroeder. From deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett with it. Finney Smith's there. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Barrett passes to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Here's the pick. Pass to Walker. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. This one for 3. And there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Barrett's got 9 points.
They don't lean on Pirtle for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Pirtle with a screen on Walker. Walker against Barrett. Pass to Quickly. The 3 is up. They get it again. Beyond the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Brooklyn calls timeout. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Schroeder outside. Bridges outside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Pass to Temple.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Thomas. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Lets the 3 fly. And Watford pulls it down. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. Misses the 3. The Raptors shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Going inside, Dick, the pass to Olynyk. Brooklyn with the board. Left side, Simmons. Pass to Bates-Diop. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Brown. Johnson passes to Bates-Diop. The kick out to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Basket's good. Simmons has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
Here's Temple. Back to Brown. Pass to Temple. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind.
A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickley, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Temple in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Crafty move. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Outside Olynyk. And there's the drive. Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. To the middle. It's picked off. Fast break, Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson. They swipe it. It's stolen by Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
And Toronto calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Walker, he's checked in for Bates-Diop. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Walker passes to Claxton. And it's time. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Barnes with a screen on Bridges. Outside Barnes. Six on the shot clock. And it's in there. And the Raptors lead by 11.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high-motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Trent, the pass to Quickley. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
To the right side. Here's Claxton. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Quickly finds Barnes. And there's the screen. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3, Bridges. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Barnes. Back to Trent. Pass to Quickly. Second chance shot. It's Barrett on the wing. Now Trent. Picked by Pirtle. 4-3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Scotty Barnes.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Brown, he's checked in for Trent. Brown, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 13. Claxton. No good from outside. Barrett against Walker. Pass to Quickly. And here is Barrett. Here's Barnes. No good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Banchero with the screen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Walker. For 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Claxton the pass to Schroeder. They set the pick. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, are very bright futures in Orlando.
Buries it from 3-point range. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Nets?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And it's Suggs missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the 3, and the Nets another 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Suggs. Can they get it? And Suggs throws it down.
That's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Walker with his screen for Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Suggs. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Walker's shot is off.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Finney-Smith trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Wagner against Walker. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Walker.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Isaac a screen on Bridges. There's Wagner with the three. Nets leading by 9. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, Wagner, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. It's stolen by Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. From the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Isaac misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
No coverage that time. Schroeder's got 12 in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Harris. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bakes Dion. Here's Watford. He's defended by Wagner. They set the pick. Simmons passes to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here are the Magic now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Carter dishes to Harris. With the drive, banked in off the glass.
Oh my goodness, how composed is Gary Harris on a difficult drive and finish. Wow.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Here's Harris following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. They set the screen. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Magic trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Wagner missing. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Ingles with the screen for Harris. Can they get it? Sinks the triple. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Harris can make you pay from deep. This guy has got such confidence in that three-point shooting ability. Go ahead, Gary Harris.
Outside for Thomas. Takes the three. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Anthony's shot is off. Nets leading by 18. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Hits it from three-point range. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Here's Harris after Ben Simmons' bucket. Carter with a screen on Johnson. Harris kicks to Carter. 1:07 left in the first half. On the wing, Harris. He has 5. That one falls.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
Simmons against Carter. Outside for Thomas. Passes it to Bates-Diop. Fires for 3. Carter pulls it in.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Wagner's going to find a way to get his points. It doesn't matter if he's in the half court or in that instance in transition.
Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 13. Anthony with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Thomas passes to Johnson. Here's Bates-Diop. Here's Thomas. And there's the drive. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nets out in front. They lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 11. Wagner left side. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Super kicks to Finney-Smith.
Magic foul. Houston. First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Schroeder dishes to Bridges. Passes to Walker. 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Wagner against Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 10.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. From deep, Walker. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early. But it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for Suggs, he's got the ability to guard both guard positions. He rebounds his position well, and he pushes tempo. So while that perimeter game develops, contribute in other ways.
Here's Schroeder. Jalen Suggs making his last shot, and Walker kicks to Bridges. Slammed in by Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Here's Wagner. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Bridges dishes to Walker. Out to Bridges. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group in for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Dennis Schroeder. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns, 15% growth year over year for the last decade. An opportunity in time to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thanks. And Brooklyn making a change here. Diop's checked in. Here's Anthony. Look it off the crossover. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
It's stolen by Harris. .35 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Wagner kicks to Ingles. Clock is at 3. Back to Wagner. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Taken away by Anthony. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Johnson. And that one released in time, but no good. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Wendell Carter. Anthony is out there with Harris. Then there's Wagner. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Nance is out there for Orlando. Thomas surveying the D. The pass to Watford. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Simmons. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony.
You can see the willingness of Jalen Suggs to seek out contact and try to get himself to the foul line. Ooh, that's nicely done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And here is Harris after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Shooter kicks to Walker. Bridges outside. Takes it off the glass. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now here is Harris from past the arc. Banchero inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Banchero is screened for Harris. And finished off by Banchero.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
There's a good screen. Walker's shot is off. The Magic trail by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Count that one. Suggs has got 11 in the second half.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Schroeder finds Walker. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the left wing. Shoots over Isaac. Here's Walker. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Such a wide open look. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Schroeder setting the pick for Bridges. Driving inside. And he lays it straight in. Bridges has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Harris against Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Wagner from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
For three, Bridges. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner on the wing. Isaac is screen on Bridges. Back to Isaac. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Bridges with the steal. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Outside, Walker. The Nets working the ball around now. Finney-Smith kicks to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Banchero. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Wagner's has the ball here for Orlando. A 2-point game.
That's a big-time shot by a big-time guy. Paolo Banchero, assertive when you need him.
Now Bridges. Walker with the screen for Bridges. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be. Sometimes, Greg gets it to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2- and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Here's Wagner. Yes!
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow!
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got R.J. Barrett. Gary Trent is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barnes in at the power forward position. Now here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. Here's Poeltl. And the layup falls.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Barrett against Wagner. It's stolen by Trent. And here's Brown for 3. The ball's knocked loose. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Picked by Poeltl. It's Barnes on the wing. Hits the three-pointer.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Here's Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
It's Suggs with a drive. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
Pass to Wagner. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And good work by Suggs staying flexible, not letting the contact get him off balance.
And there's a pick for 3. Barrett. It's hauled in by Isaac. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
And the bucket is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Wagner with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Houston. Banchero outside. Here's Houston. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Houston, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Nice move. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Barnes the screen. Barrett passes to Brown. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Brown. Right at the free throw line.
Yeah, the length of Isaac is such a tool on defense. It is so tough to get around that wingspan.
And the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And that one drops. Suggs has got 11 points.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Barrett, a screen on Isaac. Here's Barnes. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Barnes, no good on the free throw. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
And it's Wagner missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Back to Barnes. Pass to Trent. Outside Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. He got a piece of it.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Magic have got 6 of 8 shots to go. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Suggs with a drive. Wagner, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Toronto trailing. Trent with a screen on Isaac. The three from Barnes. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
The big 3 ball from Barnes. He keeps getting better from there.
Wagner with a screen. The 3 from Suggs. Toronto grabs the miss. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Raptors out in front, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Mo Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Anthony. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Back to Wagner. Pass to Ingles. Wagner with a screen. It's Ingles with the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They thought Ingles would be looking for the jumper. Instead, he puts his head down and makes a play.
Here's Dick. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Temple. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's a screen. Here's Abaji. And stolen by Anthony. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here they come with numbers in transition. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Blocked! Pass to Dick. Quickly from outside. Deflected!
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
Inside. Quickly. Passes to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Dick's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. 2 minutes.
Olenek passes to Quickly. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olenek is able to find open teammates.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Quickly. There's a screen. Here's Dick. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Ingles from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. And stolen by Anthony. Harris on the wing. Outside, Ingles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Here's Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Into the lane. Kicks it to Quickly. Three-pointer. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Here's Harris. That one's good. This game is all even. Harris has got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony misses. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Temple.
Magic foul. Anthony. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes the first.
Temple. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. It's stolen by Pirtle. Trent right side. Just 3 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Brown in at the point. Barnes a screen. Barrett with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Trent for three. Hits the trifecta. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the answer from Trent Jr. Love seeing guys like him play with such competitive fire.
And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Barnes, it's good.
Scotty Barnes sticking the revenge three in style. I love how this guy competes.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Here's Trent. Look it, off the crossover. Trent's got 5 now.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
They set the screen. It's Suggs with a drive. Houston passes to Suggs. And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Brown. And then Carroll gets it to go.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
He takes it in. Pass to Brown. Back to Barnes. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Trent with a screen on Wagner. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Suggs for the lead. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Back to Barnes. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Houston. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Side, Brown. Now Trent. And Toronto calls time here. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A line change here for Toronto. For Orlando, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Wagner with it, now quickly defending, and Wagner gets it to go.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
On target from range. Temple's got 8.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Orlando. Quickly's got space. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Quickly passes to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Ingles defending. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Down low. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Back to Olynyk. Pass to Abaji. 6 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Anthony against quickly. Anthony right side to the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Back to quickly. Got it up. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Toronto trailing. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony. And it's Harris in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Abaji can't hit. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Carter finds Ingles. Back to Carter. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
It's Anthony on the take. Outside Carter. Harris outside. Toronto grabs the miss. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Orlando leading. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Anthony outside. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Deflects the pass. Tries to keep it alive. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for Carter. Franz Wagner checked in for Ingles. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
It's Suggs with a drive. Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Pirtle finds Trent. Pirtle with a screen on Harris. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Carroll passes to Isaac. Wagner with a screen on Brown. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Picked by Isaac. The Magic need to put one up here. Shoots over Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. For the finish. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. That's on Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his 3rd foul so far. Isaac with a screen on Trent. 3-pointer, Anthony. And the again. It's the Magic from deep.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. No luck on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The three from Suggs. Pirtle grabs a miss. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Trent outside. Pass to Brown. And the layup is good.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Orlando's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Suggs. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Trent from long range. He drops it from range.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Pass to Suggs. They double him with Barrett. Isaac with it. Back to Suggs. Out to Anthony.
Raptors foul. Gary Trent Jr.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And Anthony drops them both. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Trent. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Wagner outside. Barnes comes with a double team. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Magic lead by 11.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Isaac. That one's good. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building. Squad, welcome everybody to another presentation. Conference rival. Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Barnes out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Trent in at shooting guard. Here's Poeltl. Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. Got a piece of it. Finney Smith with it. Now guarded by Poeltl. Schroeder outside. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Quickly finds Barnes. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
For 3, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Out to Barrett. Barnes screen on Bridges. Back to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn.
Here's Claxton. And he slams it one-handed.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Fades and shoots. Barnes can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Scooter kicks to Walker. Picked by Finney Smith. Walker the pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Walker with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Finney Smith, and finished off by Finney Smith.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now, here's Trent. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Claxton.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Walker the pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Barnes comes to help, and stolen by Barnes. Barrett wide open, he fires. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 5 points so far. Nets leading by 5. Schroeder passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Quickly finds Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Fires the 3. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Quickly. And the layup falls.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Schroeder looking around. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Toronto, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That one is no good. Bridges against Trent. Barnes screen on Bridges. Toronto needs to get off a shot. The fader. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Trent. 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
On the court.
A 3 from Simmons, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
You got Ben Simmons. Cameron Johnson is out there with Thomas. And it's Watford in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Simmons outside for Thomas. Launches it. Simmons passes to Johnson. Fires from way outside. They get it back. He dishes it to Thomas. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all-stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Simmons dishes to Thomas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
It's Brown with the drive. The feed to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Olynyk, a screen on Simmons. Great open look there. Abaji's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Raptors.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Brown after the basket by Brooklyn. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Simmons.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
It's Brown on the wing. Launches a three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Page Diop, the pass to Simmons. Can't connect from short range. Raptors leading by 4. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Dick passes to Brown. Passes to Abaji. Puts it up from 12. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Inside. Pass to Watford. Lets it go with the 3. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Nets trail by 4. Page Diop. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Page Diop's got his first 2 points.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Here's Abaji. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Diggs got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Timeout called, the Nets. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Got a hand on it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now Dick. Brown outside. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the point, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Nets trail by 12. For kicks to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. And it's Schroeder missing. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Birtle sets the pick for Trent. Back to Pirtle. Trent, a screen on Walker. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Finney Smith with it. Barrett covering. Bridges inside the three-point line. And the Nets miss again. And it's the Raptors ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto leading by 21. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Trent outside. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Quickly. Here's Trent. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitutions on the court.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Passes it to Temple and taken away by Johnson. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Watford. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
When Johnson hits a 3 from that corner, it just seems to energize his entire team.
Team seconds.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Pass to Temple. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Pass to Abaji. Shot clock at 5. Back to Temple. To the paint. And that one's good. Abaji. Abaji's got 8.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Johnson for 3. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Dick passes to Brown. Down low. The pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
The drive by Simmons. It's rebounded by Dick. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brown wide open, he fired. That three off the mark. Nets trail by 21.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
There's Thomas with the three. And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Dick wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 7.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for the Toronto. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's the Nets now. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then it's Simmons. And it's Bates Diop in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Johnson. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the 3-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Schroeder outside. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Quickly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And here's Barnes for 3. Passes it to Barrett. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Hurdle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Claxton tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Bridges. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. There's Walker with the 3. Bridges against Barrett. Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Trent kicks to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Claxton the pass to Schroeder. A fadeaway. Over to the wing. Here's Finney Smith. Barrett covering. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Trent kicks to Quickly.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Out to Barrett. Active quickly. Over in the corner, Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Claxton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him. Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Trent outside. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Puts up a 3. Walker the pass to Claxton. For 3, Bridges. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brown is checked in for Trent.
Number 11, Bruce Brown.
Brown outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Shooter passes to Finney-Smith. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final.
Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Houston in at the 2-guard spot. And he lobs it up. Back to Suggs. From 11 feet away. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Suggs, the pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Finney Smith, a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice seal in how he goes about it.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And here's Wagner. For 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Drains the triple.
Finney Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Walker passes to Bridges. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Finney Smith. And the Nets, another 3.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 3 ball. Nice shot by Finney Smith. He's got 9. 1:56 left to play in the first. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, B.A., to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Nice job by Banchero to get behind the defense on the break.
Here's Finney Smith. That 3's off the mark. The Magic have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set a pick. The 3 from Suggs. It doesn't go for him. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. 4-point game. Fades and shoots. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team.
Finney-Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
And he makes all three. For Orlando, they've got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Pass to Isaac. Isaac with a screen on Bridges. Kicks it out to Isaac. Wagner on the wing. Fires from the corner. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Steps back. Outside Schroeder. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Here's Banchero. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're
Previous play is under
certain he beat the buzzer.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The right call.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up 3. Don't go away. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in at the power forward position. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
And Anthony drops them both. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Harris on the wing from behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Really a smooth stroke from Harris on the catch and shoot jumper right there. And I'll tell you what, he makes it look easier than it really is.
It's Thomas on the wing. Johnson a screen on Anthony. And too long on the shot.
Wide open, and still surprisingly he wasn't able to cash in.
Harris goes in. Out to Anthony. Another.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Up top, Johnson. And they get it. Rebound by. The Magic. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Sinks it from distance.
they're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Johnson for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Carter. The three ball. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
A minute 58 left in the second. Picked by Carter. Takes the three. Sinks the tray. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Stretching the floor. Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big in that 2018 draft class. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 19-3 run. Shoots. Ingles, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Ingles, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bates Diop on the wing. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
46 seconds left in the second. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock.
Rugged, determined defender. Seeing Harris's hustle and using his quickness on this end, man, I like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Stripped it away. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Watford. He's scoreless. Watford with a screen. Thomas knocks it down from distance. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. And he's going for the oop here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Brooklyn with the ball. Now here's Simmons. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Dorian Finney-Smith.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Suggs, covered by Schroeder. Isaac with a screen on Walker. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Here's Houston. Cans it from the wing. And the Magic lead by 7. And Brooklyn's shooting 41% in this game. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Here's Houston. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Suggs. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Walker finds Schroeder. Back to Walker. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Claxton passes to Walker. Let's go with a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the three. Pretty impressive right there.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Now Walker, defended by Wagner. Jacks up a three. Back to Walker. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. They double him with Isaac. Here's the three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
It's Suggs with a drive. Isaac, the pass to Banchero. Offline with a three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Walker for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The three from Suggs. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up to the Brooklyn Nets. Shot's good by Schroeder.
This is who Schroeder is. I mean, he's somebody who plays with assertiveness and aggressiveness on the offensive end.
And stolen by Bridges. The three is up. Schroeder can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. It's Suggs with a drive.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. And they'll get another chance. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Driving in. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Such a wide open look. Suggs has got 8.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Finney-Smith a screen. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner against Walker. Lets it go from deep. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
It's good. 14 points for him.
Well, offensively, I think Finney-Smith giving his team all he's got, playing with drive and getting points for him.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Stolen by Carter. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Magic out in front, up 5. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Anthony. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Wendell Carter is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Three-pointer Anthony. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn trailing. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Here's Thomas. Offensive rebound. Johnson passes to Watford. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Ingles. There's the 3. No good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Simmons. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter. To the middle.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
And Simmons, here we go. Pass to Watford. Johnson on the wing. From the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Harris with it. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Here's Thomas. Johnson passes to Bates Diop. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
For 3, here's Harris. And Watford pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Carter. Wagner's checked in for Ingles. And Suggs is subbed in for Harris. Here's Thomas. Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wagner for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
Wagner with a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That last shot got Anthony geeked up. He wanted some revenge.
Here's Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Three-pointer Anthony, pure from three-point range. Anthony's got 19 points.
Anthony really does everything well on the floor. He's a true point guard, and all of it's on display here.
Here's Thomas, takes a three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they come. Pass to Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Watford. It's Thomas on the wing. Watford with a screen. Pulls it from the corner. Here's Bates Diop from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Banchero. Two separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Sinks it from distance.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Three-pointer Anthony. Not going to go that time. So the Magic win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes.